welcome to Thursday FB Live. Marcus have a question. He wants to know, is his supervisor compatible with him? Now, there's a few ways to look at this. Numerology can see compatibility. 2, 奇门遁甲 also can read compatibility. 3, 八字 also can read compatibility. What did the 奇门遁甲 say? So this represents the new supervisor. And in the 奇门遁甲, you can see the new supervisor actually see Tai. Tai means new beginning. That means the new supervisor come into his department or his company as someone newborn. And then this is a wind palace. Wind palace sometimes is not very stable, unstable. Meaning this boss, new boss, will work here for many years, maybe not so stable. Working for his company may not be so stable. Because the Gui, you see, seek punishment and seek sabotage. Meaning he come in as a new boss, there's some sabotage stuff for him. So his entry into this new company may have some challenge. May not be rejected, but may have some challenge. So what kind of challenge? Then you may want to look at the hidden. The hidden actually writes here. So he may need some help, and there's some obstacle here that he faced, which may sort of, here I can actually see some temporary features about him. He's from the same company, promoted, is it? Let's look more. Let's look at the ping. So here actually can see a little bit of unsmooth transition for this new boss. The transition a little bit got a bit of difficulty for him. Yes, promoted. But here can see some obstacles because he has some issue in this chart here. Now, Titi wants to know, how is my situation with him? So, Titi, 年命, if you look at his 年命, okay, let's look at the chart. This E is Titi. This Gui is the supervisor. So you need to look at the E. You have to see the E. How they work. So E is here. This is the 年命. Right, this is Titi. He is in metal palace. Now he is in wood palace, but wood is strong. So metal counter wood. Titi doesn't really like this guy. Number 1. Number 2, but this new supervisor actually sit in a strong palace. So can the metal counter the wood palace? Not likely. Meaning metal original is counter wood, right? But when wood is strong, the metal will break. Therefore, can Titi dislike him? Titi cannot dislike him. He doesn't have a choice. He have to accept. That means if the new supervisor come in and tell Titi, okay, I want you to move this from point A to point B, Titi have to follow. Titi cannot metal chops wood. He cannot say, I don't want. Not very likely. Cannot do. And if you carefully see this new supervisor, you can see that this new supervisor has a ren here. The ren inside actually sit what? Sit the Titi. Means he got to work very closely with this Titi. With Marcus actually. But there's an emptiness here. Meaning may have a temporary relationship. Meaning either he will resign first or Titi will resign first. Means they will work together, but not long term. There is like a short term pattern in the chart. Understand, Titi? So will you have misunderstanding with this new supervisor? Why not? Because 人入木, 人六行. So this guy may enjoy exercising his new leadership skill here, which has a secret symbol of you sitting below. And you are sitting with this new supervisor. And this sits a white tiger. You are afraid that this new supervisor will sabotage you. But I don't think sabotage you will benefit him. Why? Because the Ren also sit Liu Xing. Ren also sit sabotage. So if he is not wise enough to work hand in hand with you, he himself will also be in trouble. So he better wise up and make sure that two of you are a team, not competitor. We are a team. We are not competitor. Understand, Titi? So if it's 551 means what? Means two of you like each other very much. No, not exactly. Right? When you see 551, you will know that we are there to work as a team for each other benefit only. That's what it means. Not so good. I don't know what is your past supervisor. But looking at this chart, it looks like you have, maybe you have some, what you call that, like precaution against this person. Like you have a like a defense mechanism in you with the new supervisor based on 奇门遁甲. Why? Why you have a defense system? Because metal chops wood, but cannot chop the wood because this is the new supervisor sitting in a strong palace. Like that. That's what it means. Numerology just say that Numerology says that two of you work together only for benefit for yourself only. That means he work with you because it has good benefit for him. That's why he work with you. And you work with him is also because for your own benefit. You have your own benefit. So two of you get together and work together. But don't worry so much, because when you see a 1, you will know that independent working. Independent working means you go do your things, he go and settle his own things. So everything he got a very reliant on Titi. Like everything he doesn't know, he will ask Titi. No lah, he won't. And then for Titi just continue do his daily thing. You understand, Titi? But looking at this, don't type yes. Type ZUN dash what. Let everybody know what is it that is right. This metal injured this wood, but you cannot because it's strong. Means you dislike him, you cannot dislike him. There's nothing you can do. Then come to 八字. Can 八字 tell whether this new supervisor is right for me or not? Yeah, 八字 can tell. How to tell? Check the supervisor has your favorable element or not. If you can find favorable element in the new supervisor 八字, then you know that this person is at least not harmful. That means will not hurt you. Now, look, when you look at 八字first, you have to look at your 八字first. So when you look at your 八字, first thing first, you must know, okay, this gray water is me. You know that, okay, this gray water is me. Born in winter. So this water, born in winter and born in cold at night. So this water is what? Very, very cold. Now, if the water is very, very cold, what will happen to this earth and this wood? This wood, this wood. What will happen to the wood? The wood will be what? Soggy. Now, when the wood is soggy, the wood raised fire, may have a bit of challenge already. Right? So this type of wood in a chart, even the wood that's sitting below him, this type of wood in a chart, we know that they are wood that does not grow the fire very well. Does not grow the fire very well. So the best treatment for this wood is to see metal. The metal will help. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, so cold. Everything is so cold. We know fire is good. Now look at this wood. What is this wood? Water grows wood. So what is this wood? This is the tool to make money. 食神 is the tool to make money. Number 1. Number 2, 食神 also talks about your appetite. When the appetite is soggy on the wood, do you think Marcus have very good appetite? Teacher, he very good appetite. You see, he got a lot of 食神伤官. He can eat a lot. He cannot eat a lot. He may wish he can eat a lot, but actual fact, he can't. His appetite not so good. Or his meals are not very regular. Or he has some issue with accurate type ZUN. Of course, today we are not reading his health, but since I'm reading his chart, I would also let you learn more things. Come to work, we know that water grow this wood. Water grow this wood means does Jun dash health. Water grow this wood, but this wood is wet. So you know that this person, does he have the tool to work? Meaning, for example, you want to work in this position, you need a degree. Does Marcus have it? Yes. The answer is yes. Because his chart, he does have the tools. But are the tools very well used? Like 大展拳脚 like that. 大展拳脚 means he has a tool, and then he make very good use of the tool. Likely not, because the tool is what? Soaked in very, very cold water. As good as this wood, you can see it as like spot. You can see it that way. So he has the cert, he has the what? But is it very well used? Is it very well appreciated? Likely not. Likely not. Then the whole chart, actually you don't see the wealth star. When you don't see the wealth star, you know tools can produce money. For example, I got a degree and apply the job need a degree and I have the degree. But the job need a degree in, let's say, finance, right, or in accounting or what. Marcus has the cert. That's what it means. Correct? He has the relevant certificate, relevant tools, relevant tools to exercise his work. Correct? And with the tools, if you can exercise using your tools, you know that the tools can bring you money. But the whole chart, you don't really see the money. So when you don't see the money, we will assume this tool is also the money. It's the tool, at the same time, it's also the money. So does Marcus earn very high income? Likely not. Why? Because the tool is very, very wet, correct? Very, very wet. But of course, is his income very, very low? Maybe not very, very low also, but I'm sure it's not high, not very high. Okay, accurate type ZUN. That's why when every time you go interview, he will feel a bit disappointed one. For example, the market rate for that position, let's say is 2K. He usually will take less than the market rate one. Then he's like, why like that? Easier to take less than the market rate because the Shishen has some problem in the chart. He's not paid. No, he's paid, but he may be a little bit overworked, underpaid, that type of style. Accurate type ZUN. Then boss, how to see boss? Zun, accurate salary, right? The next thing is the boss. Boss, we know Qi Sa is the boss. Number one. Now, when in Bazi, biggest boss is definitely the year. This is the biggest boss. And then the person controlling him, let's say the boss, big boss, and then there's another boss, which he calls supervisor or manager, whatever he call it, I don't know. Someone above him that can control him will, of course, represented in the month. And then for him, of course, this is Marcus. What about this? If you're looking at work, then hour you will know is your subordinate. Your subordinate. So final question on the Bazi. Therefore, he's very big boss, super big boss. You know, sit 食神 one. Means what? Means this very big boss, this Marcus don't really get to meet this very big boss one. You know, some people, they get to meet their very big boss, or they work with the very big boss. For example, like I got one student, right? He worked for the minister, and he directly sit inside the minister office. She's the secretary for the minister. She and the minister share one office. She's sitting right in front of the minister table. This one is very close to the very big boss. But for Marcus' case, you notice his big boss actually sit this 食神. Why I say he don't really get to meet this very big boss? Is it because the distance very far? No, it's not the distance very far. It's because the boss sits 食神. 食神 means the boss go and eat snake already. Eat snake means you don't get to see the boss, right? The boss go and have his own fun already. This is a freedom style. Because the 食神出了问题. The big boss is he sit this 食神. This very big boss of the company that whichever company that he works for, he don't really get to see the very big boss. Why? Because 食神boss, not so easy to meet. You can meet, but not so easy to meet this very big boss. Next, come to the month. The month we know is the person directly working or controlling him. It can be a supervisor, it can be a manager. Okay, therefore you notice this is the Qi Sa. Qi Sa sitting here. Qi Sa, you know, right? This earth will stress this water. Whoever work above him, he will notice, my mentor not so good, or my supervisor like cannot understand me well, for example, because there's a countering here. But 100% against Marcus, not really. Why? Because this earth is also wet. See, the boss also here also sit the wet. Here also the winter, super wet. Here this wood also super wet. This also super wet. So actually, when you carefully look at all these, the parameters are actually very similar. Very similar. Meaning all of them are actually doing what? The same thing. They are actually doing the same thing. Right? Even the behavior, all this, they are actually very similar. Very similar, you can see. And of course, when you see 亥子丑, can you see they form a strong water team here? Correct? TT is easy to work with bigger company. Teacher, I work for a one-man company. Not very likely. Not very likely. Because this, you can see there's a team here. There's a team here. It's very likely he works for bigger organization. Bigger organization. And this Qi Sa, you notice, is also soggy. Soggy means what? His supervisor, very on the ball, very aggressive, very punctual, very, maybe not also. Because this soil is soggy. Soggy soil means what? Means very productive. Not really productive. Not very productive. This also tells me, right, his company is very slow in promotion. Very slow. The company, when want to promote anybody, very slow. Because this soil is also soggy. Is your company very motivated to promote your colleagues? Or once in a while, then you hear, you got promoted. Or you always hear promotion. Maybe not. Because this earth is you can say damaged earth also. Why? Because too cold. The chart is too cold. Correct? Too cold. Fire coming good or not? Fire coming got danger. Fire coming, of course, good. But the problem is, if fire comes in, all this strong water confirm will kill this fire. Like you live in India, all the Indian there and all the men there. One girl walk in. Girl walk in, good or not good? One man, one woman, good, all right? Can get married and have children and so on. But all men, all men, one girl just walk in. That's it. The girl finish. Even the girl enter the men country, got man, got woman is good. But they are all men. So type ZUN, no promotion, limited promotion. I'm correct. Fire is good, but the problem is the fire come in, this water wants to attack the fire. That is a problem. So actually a better luck is actually metal, isn't it? Or not metal. Water grows wood. Wood coming better, is it? Now we need to exhaust this. We need to exhaust this water energy. To exhaust this water energy, fire coming is good. But the problem is fire coming, the fire died. Because the water too strong, it will attack the fire. But we cannot deny fire is a favorable element. We cannot deny the country are all men. If there's a girl or there are girls come in, it's good for the country. Because production. This one, you cannot admit it's favorable. Only what? Very, 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 very strong fire can come in. If the fire not strong enough, that means you cannot send one girl into the man country. You have to send 1 million girls to the man country. Then it will work well. Fire is favorable, but if it's weak, it cannot come in. It must be very, very strong. Number one. Number two, how about wood? Water exhausts the wood. Yes, I said yes. 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 But scared the water wet the wood only. That's the problem. I scared the water wet, soggy the wood. But still better than no wood come in. Understand or not? So wood, yes, I would say wood is good. Earth counters water. Earth come in, good or no good? I would say yes. For me, I would say yes. Okay, but prefer this type of luck cycle. Can you see this luck cycle? The fire and this. Prefer this type of earth, the hotter earth. Prefer the hotter earth. Do not prefer the ox come in. The ox earth not encouraged. Metal come in will wants to grow the water and then will chop the wood. But metal come in actually got one advantage. Metal come in, he has better job opportunity when metal comes in. Why? Because the metal can chop the wood and sell for money. But the wood soggy. So as long the metal come in can chop the wood can sell for money, maybe sell lower price, or maybe have to do a bit more promotion, then you can sell the soggy wood. Right? Soggy wood 100% cannot raise fire, not true. Just that more difficult to raise fire, but can still raise fire. Just that more difficult to raise fire. Right? That means have to sell at a lower price. The salary have to be lower. Cannot expect high salary. That's what it means. Correct or not? So metal can come in. Actually, metal can come in. Right? So more or less, we detected. Number one, the direct supervisor, right, is this soggy earth. This soggy earth will absorb this water inside. Means who influence who? I influence my boss. This idea is my credit. Not very likely. Not likely. Why? Because this water is absorbed into this earth. That means this is the earth, this is the boss. The water go in, the water finish. Absorb into the earth. The water is inside. Meaning who influence who? Does Marcus can he tell his boss, hey boss, this is the idea? Then the boss say, hey, good idea. Or his boss give Marcus the idea. Then Marcus go and do it. More likely is the boss give Marcus the idea, Marcus go and do it, right? Get it done. So whatever Marcus is doing, whose credit? Marcus credit or his boss credit? Looks like his boss credit. Then how, teacher? Marcus, then you have to upgrade yourself. For example, my boss doesn't know AI, but I know. That's how you upgrade. Hey, my boss doesn't know how to do this account, no, but I know. That's how you upgrade. Like most teacher cannot read this chart, but I can. I like that. Upgrade yourself. Accurate one. I'm not primary school teacher. I'm not primary pastor. Most of the thing I say, you will know what I'm talking about already. This is what is going to happen. Therefore, you need to look at this person chart. You notice this person has the fire that you want. Can you see this chart? Be cold. Not a bit. It's very cold. You can see the hour is cold. The month is cold. This is very, 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 very cold. And then this wood cannot grow fire somehow because it's wet. Can grow, but very limited. to keep me warm. I need this wood to help keep me warm, keep me warm. Cannot. This wood also got problem setting the fire. Can set, but take a longer time to set the fire. Your favorable element is here. Can you see? So this new supervisor, I'm cautious. In 奇门遁甲, we saw that you are cautious over him. But if you carefully look at the chart, you notice that, this guy has your favorable element. Means this guy want to injure me on. Not really, number one. But teacher, he got metal water. Metal water, my chart cannot see water. He has the water. Don't worry, his water not very, 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 very strong. It's strong, but not as strong as yours. In his chart, you don't really like this water and this water. This is born in spring and it's end of spring. End of spring, that's why you can see the water is not very strong. Rather, the wood is strong and the fire is coming. Now remember your chart, someone with a fire can warm your chart. Will injure you, will not injure you. But you can injure them. This water can injure his fire. Why? Because your water is so strong, correct? But he can produce very strong fire for you. He can produce, he's born in this is end of spring. End of spring, the trees are still there. That's why end of spring, this is Qingming. Qingming means clear the graveyard. Cut the grass around the graveyard. Why need to cut the grass around the graveyard? Because the grass have grown very, very tall. That means the grass are very blossom, very strong. He got strong wood, He got strong wood. But his water energy is going away. And then his strong wood can produce very strong fire for Marcus. Means this new supervisor is my 小人. No, this supervisor can help Marcus. But teacher, this metal and water. So you mistook him as enemy. Why? Because this is the front. This is the actual inside. And the most important element is the season. Of course, plus the hour. The hour all water or form a 生子成 water. Then sorry already. Then I don't know. Because I don't have the hour. Okay, but based on the 6 words only, right? Teacher, this one born red hour also, right? This one born red hour. Right? The water very strong also. His fire not enough to give you. So sorry. Then that is another story. But just based on the 6 words, based on all these 6 words, right? You can see, correct? The wood energy is not weak. The wood energy is not weak. It's not weak. And this wood energy can produce this fire and this fire. You can sort of say yes. But don't forget, this is end of spring. That means end of the wood also. Going into summer fire. Going to, not yet. Going to. Therefore, is this new supervisor helpful or not helpful for me? Looking at 6 words, I can still say yes. But yes got the intensity of 1 to 10. Wow, that person very, very helpful. Help me all the way until I graduate. Some is no, not okay, like helpful, can do only. This one we don't know. Because why? We don't know the hour. We don't know. Right? But based on this, at the moment, based on 6 character, doesn't look hurting this person. Doesn't look like it will hurt this person. Rather, is this person may hurt this person. You understand? So what is my suggestion? Teacher, how to work with my new supervisor? I have one word for you only. Starts with C. Cooperative. Be cooperative. Number 2, second advice for you. Start with A. Be agreeable. Why? Because this person holds the fire. Actually can help you. Actually can help you. That's what it means. Number 1. Number 2, looking at your chart. Looking at your chart. Number 1, Qi Sa controls the whole chart. Controls the whole chart. This water is absorbed. These water are all absorbed into the earth. Means who is the most clever one? Of course, this guy is the most clever one, right? Even boss got opinion, also will ask this guy, right? If this guy name is Marcus, this boss have to ask, hey, excuse me, Marcus, right? If this one is Marcus, also have to, excuse me, Marcus, correct? So this guy, his name is called Aji. Boss have to ask him, hey, you think we should throw the stone inside or not? Then Aji will think and tell the boss yes or no. Then Marcus also have to ask this Aji, excuse me, Aji, can we throw the stone inside or not? Aji will think and will give you the answer, yes or no. Then how? Follow. Just follow. I want to retaliate. I want to beat him. Can. How? You tell me how. I form into a strong water and dissolve this soil. I form into a strong water and kill this. Can it be done that way? Of course you can. But what is the advantage? What is the advantage if you kill this manager? You tell me what's the advantage. In fact, the earth is trying to control the water in the chart. And all this water go and kill him. You sure not? No. The earth is trying to control the water. Yet, we form a strong water and kill this earth. No, should not do it that way. In fact, should cooperate, work as a team, work hand in hand. Everything, discuss, negotiate, cooperate. That's what should be done. That should be the solution in the chart of how to handle the new boss, huh? That is the way. I use fire cannot. I every day, good morning, sir. Good night, sir. Fire is friendly. Fire is, sir, good morning. Good night, sir. Bye-bye, sir. I help you, sir. Come and hug you, sir. It doesn't work. Why? Your chart no fire. How to activate fire? And you're also not that type of person. If I ask you to do this, you use fire. You every morning going to give you one kiss on the left cheek. I don't think you can do it also. Like if you see him, hey, boss, hey, hi, like, share. I don't think you can do it. This chart 你做不到的. Why? There's no fire inside. I generate. Wood is wet. Cannot generate. Then how? This earth important. This earth can produce a ground for the 食神, can also help control the water. But teacher, my supervisor, right? But teacher, my supervisor not smart one. You want me to discuss with him, cooperate with him? Why not smart? Because he is sitting in a soggy earth. That's why your supervisor, my supervisor very clever. He's scholar, no. He macam like Dr. Kim. All the parts she can read. Any kind of pattern, twins, not twins, right? Any kind of special formation, any kind of chart. Wow, my supervisor as good as Dr. Kim, no? No. Your supervisor also get by type one. Get by. But his knowledge is better than you, lah. Because no matter how he's still earth, he still absorb this water. Correct or not? No matter how he's still more experienced, more knowledgeable than you. Right? Although he not said he's the smartest supervisor I ever met. He's the best mentor I ever have in my life. Not likely. He's willing to solve your problem. Your supervisor, if you approach, if they got the capability, they don't mind to help you solve. Why? Because earth, if got the capability, don't mind to absorb the water for you. That's what it means. And also help you build this wood. Because wood need a ground to grow. So this, but the ground wet, soggy, cover under the snow because it's winter. Correct? So your big, very big boss always hide behind the scene one. You don't really get to see your big boss one. Because it's covered by this snow. Number one. Number two, Marcus' work is also back end work. Oh, he's the front end person. He's the receptionist. Hey, he talk to customer direct one, you know. He handle the customer face to face. Not like me. Because the soil is covered by the snow. Marcus is a back end person. Z-U-N. Teacher only 6 words, no, not 8 words. Not 八字, 6字. 6字, then we read 6字, no choice. Because Marcus doesn't have the hour. If have the hour, like Marcus give his full 八字, oh, powerful. Very nice. Right? Back end person, usually you will see a lot of water. Usually, you will see a lot of water. Usually, yeah. But of course, you must see the formation of the whole chart. Like you can say, water, and then of course you have to see the whole combination. Like water, how strong is the water? And how the water react to this. Then you can really know what is the real potential of this water in the passage. But generally, when you see so much water, especially winter, you will know that this person is a back-end person. Number one. Number two, the whole chart, no fire. No fire, you know this person is quiet. He's a quiet person. That means Marcus is very talkative, like teacher talk and talk. Don't want to end the life. No, Marcus is quiet. Does he talk? Yeah, he talks, but in his mind. He talk in his mind. His conversation all in the mind one. Dr. Kim conversation all come up. Different. Face time. Nice to see you. Correct, type Z-U-N, Marcus. This person must if I look at this chart, right, the first thing I will notice is this person health problem. When I open this chart, the first thing I see, I never read anything. The first thing I look at this chart, first thing I will know this person got health issue at a very young age. This one, right, Because this Chisa is very strong, right? It's the month. It's so near, so near, so near, so near. Tune on the personality. You see, so near, so near. Near, never mind. So strong, so strong. So strong, so strong. So based on this, you know this person got health issue already. Why? The strong is very, very strong one. It's so strong, so strong. You see the whole pillar? This earth is so strong. Shoot, the water gone. So the dead straight away die. No, why? Because this earth is covered by snow. Below all water. This earth very, very strong. Not really. You can see there's a power struggle here. The power struggle, snow can produce water. Winter also a lot of water. Sometimes the earth become ice already. Or the earth is covered. Earth cannot become ice, but what is covered by the ice? It's covered by the ice. You know, this Chisa, although it's the month strong, but also in trouble. Yeah, lor, like that. Strong people will not have trouble. No, not true. Like Mike Tyson, he go to jail. Is that a trouble? That is a trouble. Right? Very strong people will never go to jail, is it? Will never be bankruptcy, is it? No, can't go bankruptcy, right? Weak people will forever cannot become millionaire. Not true. Not true. We have seen rag to riches stories. From here, you see the complication. You know that, this one, the earth element got problem. So in wet water means what? The stomach got issue. Stomach is earth. The digestive system to be accurate. Now you see? Life-threatening. Look, the water all here. The metal water all here. Can see, right? Can see the luck cycle here? The water is here. Then why he said, wow, life-threatening, almost didn't die. Why? The fire here, right here, the fire storage here, on top sit the fire, the fire here, there, try to help, try to help him. If not, I tell you, this person, if I see this chart, I can tell you this person is not on earth. That means a while later, I think that already. Very lucky, very lucky. Marcus, lucky or not? Lucky. Teacher, this chart finished already. Whole life don't need to become millionaire already. Finish, is it? The wood cannot grow fire, right? The water so strong, the earth cannot cover this person finish or what? Of course not. Of course not, right? Of course not. This supervisor, very mean. People got fire. People got fire. People very mean. This guy very mean. Yeah, answered already. Right? You are the one that need to make expectation adjustment. To be frank, when I see the chart, right? When I see this chart, I notice, you have to learn to be more helpful, more cooperative, more agreeable. Then the more advantage you will have, right? And then this chart must upgrade, and upgrade. For example, my boss doesn't know AI, but I know. Look who say it. If I also don't know, my boss got this problem. I think already, no solution. I also can't think of any solution. Why? Because you need not upgrade yourself. For example, a student got a question, ask you this 八字, you are the master, then you think, don't know. This 八字, I'm also not sure, is it read this way or that way or what? That means what? That means you did not put in a lot of effort to analyze 八字. To really, this is what I want. I want you to upgrade, and upgrade. But I got the degree already. The degree is not enough, my son. A degree is only normal standard only. I got a degree in 八字. To me, it's only normal standard. You must PhD in 八字. Then I respect you. Understand? With your this word, Ken teacher, I'm very happy already. So today's session very worth it. Okay, bye-bye.